Hey, what's up guys? Arctic here, bringing you guys episode number 16 of the Sparring Lab. This isn't actually an episode about the gameplay that you guys see on screen or about my day of practice. It's actually about the Killer Instinct update. I'm basically just going to go through and talk about a couple of these changes that I particularly took an interest in. One of the main ones, and if you guys don't know, the update actually came out on January 2nd. So I didn't talk about it in episode 15. I was going to, and then I started talking about the gameplay and was like, whoops, I didn't even talk about the update at all. So this episode I thought I would do that. The first and foremost, the big change that I wanted to point out is that the rotating free character has been changed. It is now Saberwolf instead of Jago. Oddly enough, when I was playing, I didn't see a whole lot of Saberwolves, and I played about 20 matches on Saturday, and I'm upwards of about 15 or so matches today, and I plan on playing some more. So I haven't seen a whole lot of Saberwolf, I haven't seen a whole lot of Saberwolf because it seems like there's a pretty good balance of guys going around. I've actually probably seen more Jago than Saberwolf still. So that's a kind of a bit surprising, but maybe I'm not in the rank range. I mean, I'm still playing pretty low level people, so I don't know what's up with that. There's some general fixes that went into play. Full controller support. You can now plug your USB controller into anywhere you want. There's some save data fixes, which is pretty big, I think. For sign-in changes via the Kinect, will no longer erase your save data. That happened to me once on my other account before I actually got mine, and I was like, this must be a bug, so I'm not going to sign in with my Kinect at all right now for Killer Instinct. I actually don't do that at all anymore on any game, just because I had that one-time occurrence on Killer Instinct way back when the game first came out. Some other important ones for me personally, there was a change to number of the online updates. So there's some party invite fixes, which I've seen happen on actually CDN's stream on Twitch. I watch him quite a bit. He was trying to play against some of his viewers, and the party invites were completely atrociously bad. So hopefully those fixes will help that system. Ranking up and ranking down. First, the display information is now apparent, and on top of that, they updated the rank point distribution method. I haven't played enough matches to see if it's working as good as it should. I've really been trying to pay attention to it, but it seems like I'm not losing as much EXP or whatever they're counting for it between each level, whatever the points are. I want to call it EXP. So I'm not losing as much per match when I lose, but it seems like it's more weighted against who you lose against. So if I lose to a lower rank guy, I'm going to obviously lose more points than I would if I played someone higher. So I don't know how it's going to feel, but I'm definitely paying attention to it a lot more, and that was probably my biggest gripe so far with kind of their overall system, was how matches kind of flowed when you lost, and you'd be stuck at a rank 1 or 2 for a really long time despite not really losing that many matches. That kind of sucked. So hopefully that is a lot better. There are some gameplay updates. This one is, I've noticed it a little bit just in the matches I've played over the weekend. The instinct mode shadow combos are now breakable. So there was a lot of the times when you notice someone might do an instinct and then they do a shadow move and you couldn't break it, and other times you could break a shadow move. So there's a fix now so that you can break shadow moves when people are using their instinct, which was, I don't want to say it was game breaking, because obviously people aren't pulling out their instincts every couple seconds, but it definitely put a hinder in some gameplay, and it feels a lot better now that I've been able to do it successfully. There's an unblockable fix. Players can now adjust block height during instinct mode activation, which is pretty cool. There's also a combo ender fix. There were several instances where certain modes labeled as enders were unbreakable. I don't know which ones they were, but that's definitely pretty critical. There's also some character-specific fixes for Jago, Saberwolf, Orchid, Glacius, and Sadira. You guys notice I didn't say Thunder there. No fixes for Thunder in this update. And I'm using Thunder. So I was like, oh, you know, I couldn't wait to read it. I was reading over it and I was like, they didn't do anything to Thunder. What? You know, I was like, oh, I thought something was going to change, but I guess he's a complete character. I don't know. But here's a couple of the changes. Since I've been using Jago, I'll go over his, and Saberwolf since he's also pretty popular. Jago's Koken is now classified as an opener when used in the beginning of combos. It's a pretty significant change. Saberwolf, the Shadow Eclipse now scales properly if used as an opener, and level 3 Eclipse Ender has been corrected to hit the opponent after performing a jumping slash. So yeah, those are the updates. If you guys care to read over them more in depth, if you want to talk about them wherever, Double Helix Games forums or Shoryuken, wherever, I have the link down in the description to Shoryuken, which also links to Double Helix. So hope you guys enjoyed today's update on the Sparring Lab. Trying to stay up on my Killer Instinct news. That's it for this episode of the Sparring Lab. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give the video a like and be sure to subscribe so you guys do not miss any of the future episodes. Stay frosty, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you all later.